Good morning, Morgan, and good morning to any of Morgan's friends that are joining us for today's video. We're going to continue where we left off in the last video about the encoding and what it is. Like I said, it's kind of like your different ways of translating data. That doesn't make any sense, does it? But it's it's the fact that there are different keys to translate the ones and zeros into characters. Okay, and some of the characters, we don't have on our keyboard, right? So anyway, let's just go dive into it. And in this particular case, okay, we're starting off with creating a beautiful soup object with this HTML code in it. Okay, and what do we got? We got the P tag with the sacre bleu in it. All right, and this is interesting. It has a meta tag in it, and I guess this is where you tell it what encoding key to use, I'm guessing. Okay. Should we go ahead and read what the book says? Let's go ahead and listen to the machine.
When you write out a document from Beautiful Soup, you get a UTF-8 document, even if the document wasn't in UTF-8 to begin with. Here's a document written in the Latin 1 encoding.
Okay, so it's used this Latin 1 code, but then it because we haven't put anything here in the Beautiful Soup translator, it's going to go with the default, which is the UTF-8. Okay, so how does it come out with that? It looks good to me. Look, it figured out that this \XE9 is the little E with the tick on it. Sacre bleu! And then, of course, this is how it used to be when we go ahead and run this code in our sample code program. It actually does as we expected it to. Okay? So, oh, wait a second here. Hold on. Where did this come from? Okay, it goes and look, this changed. It went in as Latin, and then when it came out, it says, "Hey man, we're using the UTF-8 code." Wow, I didn't catch that till just now. All right, well, hey, this. Oh, I guess I need to leave that where it was. Ding, 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 ding. Let's keep reading.
Note that the meta tag has been rewritten to reflect the fact that the document is now in UTF-8.
All right, so that's a meta tag. I don't know about you, but that's the first time I've seen a meta tag. But it's kind of interesting because it seems to have like, the information about the code. Okay.
If you don't want UTF-8, you can pass an encoding into Prettify.
You can, huh? Okay, so now we go to print the soup object, and we go, hey, use the Latin 1. Okay, so what does it print out? It goes HTML tag, header tag, the meta tag, and what comes out? That's what they're expecting it, but what do we have here? We've got that's the same. That's the same. See, there's all this extra stuff in that isn't in the example, but like that you would expect, like the HTML tag, the header tag. There's the P tag in there. Okay, that's interesting. Let's keep reading.
You can also call encode on the beautiful soup object, or any element in the soup, just as if it were a Python string. Soup.p.encode.
Okay, so you can, looks like you don't have to translate the whole HTML page. You can just focus in on a specific tag. In this case, we're looking at the P tag that has the sacre bleu. Okay, and according to this, if we were to take it and run it using the Latin 1, it doesn't translate it into that funny character. Okay, if we go and use the UTF code, it translates it into something else. This something here. Okay, now it says up here that it was in the meta tag that's Latin 1, and when as we use the Latin 1 to encode it, it comes out just like it was in the document, right? But when we run it through this one using the UTF, it changes that all to this. That's interesting. Let's keep reading.
Any characters that can't be represented in your chosen encoding will be converted into numeric XML entity references. Here's a document that includes the Unicode character snowman.
Unicode's character snowman. Oh, well, you know what? It is a snowman. Look at that. Okay, so it knew it took that N and turned it into a little snowman, right? And then when we go here, we're going like, hey, we're going to create a tag object, and it's just going to be what's in the B tag. And that's what it comes out at, okay? Then we go over here, and this is when it kind of comes off the rails, I think.
The snowman character can be part of a UTF-8 document. It looks like snowman, but there's no representation for that character in ISO Latin 1 or ASCII, so it's converted into and hashtag 9731 for those encodings.
It is it? Okay. So, let's see. When we go to print the tag using this, the machine seems to think that that's going to happen. But what did we use up here in the markup? Anyway, the bottom line is it didn't print the snowman character. It printed all of this instead when I did it. Okay, so either when they were writing the manual, they screwed up on this, and this should have been in here, or it has some sort of an effect, with the because they're using an older version of Python. But then when we go and we do the Latin 1 and the ASCII, it actually it gives us the code that we were expecting, okay? Which is the code that they're talking about here in the manual. And oh my God, look, that's it. Okay, so I guess we're done with the reading. My God, I thought we had more to do. Anyway, that's it for the manual. And here we are in the code. You know how it is. And again, like I said, if you want the code, leave a comment in the video, and we'll figure out how to get it to you. I've got an email account set up specifically for the channel. All right. And with that, let's go ahead and take a look at the output. And here's our output. It annoyed me that I couldn't use the prettify you know what? I wonder if I had added a second parameter in here about the minimize things, if it would have cleaned this up a little bit. We'll do that next time in the next video. The next time we come up with that, I'm going to go see if that works, and then I'll let you, if it didn't work, I'll let you know that it didn't work. All right. And with that, we're done with today's video. We'll see you again in the next one. Go out there and have some fun. And Christmas is coming up. I hope you guys don't get any coal in your stocking. Anyway, we'll talk to you later.